what does Intel do in Malaysia?
Sure, yeah. Intel we've been operating here for about 40 years. We celebrated our 40th anniversary last year. We have three main pillars of work here in Malaysia. We're probably best known for our manufacturing and manufacturing services. We're one of the leading sites within Intel in the world for assembly and test engineering. And all of our advanced microprocessors and our new phone and tablet chips get assembled and tested here in Malaysia. It's something we're very proud of. The second pillar is in shared services. We have one of the largest shared services centers within Intel. Finance, purchasing, corporate services, HR, payroll, things that we need for the company to work well. And we service all of Asia and Europe from Penang, something we're also very proud of. And then the third pillar is in design and development. And we have about 2,000 engineers doing design and development. We've been doing D&D for somewhere around 21 years, starting with 8 and 16-bit microcontrollers in 1990. And as we've moved over the years, we've moved up to doing microprocessor design, chipset design. We do Atom CPU design, validation, and manufacturing test. And we have some platform engineering folks here that can turn out proofs of concept of the latest technologies. Some of the products that you'll see launch from Intel over the course of the next couple of years, we're very proud to say we had a lot to do with those products here in Malaysia. What I'd like to see is our universities get better by working with world-class universities outside, both inside and outside the borders, but tie up with some of the best unis in the world and make the curriculum world-class, right? And as I said, I think the example is Singapore. We can do a lot better, and I think the capability and the capacity is there. It's just about desire. That's one.
Okay.
The second one on my wish list is this. We historically in the E&E sort of sector have been a bunch of very independent-minded companies. And we compete with each other more than we cooperate with each other, and that's a shame. If you look at, my view on this is that we have a cluster, an industrial cluster. And the great industrial clusters in our industry are in places like Silicon Valley, or Austin, Texas, or Bangalore, right? Or you could argue Munich may be developing into that type of a cluster. Many of these clusters, the one in Bangalore, I think in particular, is interesting. They burst on the scene in our industry after we did as a cluster. And in some ways, they've passed us up. And my view on this is they've passed us up because they have a sense of cooperation and a shared sense of, if we're in this thing together, work together, we can make the cluster better, and that benefits all of us. We need to do more of that.
What do you think of what CREST is doing in the role that you guys will play together?
Yeah, we see CREST as a fantastic opportunity for Intel and the rest of the companies in the cluster to collaborate and work together. It's sort of become our de facto industry association, where we can work together on issues common to all of us, things like talent development, things like university relations, working on creating a common pool of intellectual property that we can all draw from. The opportunity, I think, for us is to chart a course for the cluster and then figure out how we're going to improve everyone's position within that cluster and improve the cluster's position worldwide. I'm really encouraged by what I've seen from some of the research projects so far. The level of work that the professors and the students have been able to do in the directed research programs that we have has been terrific. I think Joffrey and his team have done a wonderful job of working with Talent Corp and creating programs that will allow us to be able to get additional talent at a higher level of skill. All of that stuff together is what we've really been needing. And I think the other piece that we're really excited about is it's different than other programs in that it's industry driven. We have an opportunity to have a voice and have that voice be heard. And it's really a true collaboration between government, uni, and industry. And it's one of the best sort of collaborations that I've seen in my some odd 18 years at Intel.
Really, yeah? Okay. Very good. Thanks a lot.
Sure thing.